Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the FSS football channel. And Manchester United have suffered defeat once again, this time at the hands of Manchester City at Old Trafford by 2-0. And let's just get this kicked off by saying the obvious: Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has to go. It's just, well, it's just unacceptable, isn't it? We're Manchester United playing at home in a Manchester derby, and we're not getting a shot in the second half on target. We're having 5 shots compared to 16. 1 on target compared to 5. Expected goals, Sky has it as 1.85 to 0.74. But the XG philosophy on Twitter has it at 0.78 to Manchester City's 2.02. And it's a fucking disgrace, isn't it? It's an absolute disgrace. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he deserves credit for what he's done. He's got a fantastic team and squad. He's built that, and he's made, well, the place around, everything around the place of Manchester United better. But that's it. That's it. Because he's not good enough. He's built a squad. Now give the squad to somebody and let them compete with it at the very highest level. Because you're not good enough. You are an awful coach. Sorry, but let's be real. You are an awful coach. And you cannot get the best out of this group of players. You've been here 3 years and you're still going defensive. Park the bus crap against Man City at home. This lot just play Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira's only just got there. Clear style of play. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's been here 3 years and we still don't know what the fuck's you're trying to do. He has to go. Put it this way. Pep Guardiola leaves. Everyone in the Premier League wants him. Klopp same. Tuchel same. Conte same. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leaves. Fucking Newcastle won't touch him. Cardiff, who are currently managerless, won't have him. I wish the game hadn't started, NG. I really do. We were playing. We were going up against the Stretford end in that second half, and we couldn't get a shot on target. It's embarrassing. We've got so much talent in this team. Just go to the full screen. Look at that team. Obviously, Rashford came on in the end. We had Van der Beek on in the end as well. Look at the talent on that pitch. So much talent on show, and we showed absolutely nothing. We were awful. Without David De Gea today, cricket score. Absolute cricket score. Ollie probably going to blame it on the rain today. Probably. I would love to know his excuse. Let's look. These are the stats for today's game. There we go. 68% of the ball. 82% pass accuracy compared to 91. It's embarrassing. And we've been here before. We've gone defensive time and time again against these big clubs, but the excuse has always been, oh, he doesn't have the players to try and play more expansive stuff. Don't have the players anymore. It's not an excuse. We've got such a quality squad. Pep didn't even make a sub today. That's how easy it was for them. Not one sub. They were there like, might have played Wednesday, but these lot are so shit. We don't need to make changes. Give the boys a rest. Fuck the pass from the back bullshit and zonal defending. Just dreadful. All round dreadful. Tell you, man, well, he's the only player that gets any sort of credit from today's game, really. And he's got to go. And look, straight away, I'm going to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a big old 0. What did he do right today? I can't draw a 0. There we go. That will have to do. What did he do right today, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Nothing. Well, I guess he brought Van der Beek on, made a change at half time, but it was too late then because we were 2-0 down. We've accepted over the last few years. Look, we go defensive, but we somehow get away with it and we get a result and we put it down to we don't have a good enough squad yet. He's had 3 summers here. He's had what 8, 9 transfer windows. We've still got McTominay and fucking Fred playing in midfield together. Even our women's manager could do better. That looks like an egg. Well, it's going to have to do. There's just nothing. They just offered nothing. And this system, how many times have we said it doesn't work? And he still tries it. Still tries it. We got him back. This back four got embarrassed in the FA Cup. In the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea 2 years ago. We played it again today. Dreadful. Bailly was all over the place. Scored an own goal. And look, I said it on when everyone was up Eric Bailly's arse on Tuesday. I said Bailly can be fantastic or he can be fucking dreadful. And people were going, Bailly's quality. Fucking dreadful today, Bailly was. Scoring an own goal for sliding in when he didn't have to. Just fucking clear the ball. But no, he goes sliding in because everything has to be done at a million miles per hour and spectacularly. Just do your job, Eric. But he cost us a goal 7 minutes in and the game plan goes out the window because we're playing far at the back. We ain't going to score loads of goals. It's defend and hit on the counter-attack. They've scored 7 minutes in. They didn't need to come all out and really go for the game. They were 1-0 up. They knew, right, we're a goal up. We can put our feet up at this point and just make sure we'll dominate their game. We'll keep the ball. We don't have to get our fullbacks properly bombing forward and get our DMs going and potentially get left exposed. They didn't have to do that. But tell you what, at times, they did it anyway because they know... Well, they ain't going to do anything. They're so shit. McTominay and Fred can't get the ball out. Bruno's dropping so deep. And then all they have to do is be like, right, boys. Let McTominay and Fred have the ball all they want. Because they are dog shit. I mean, press them a little bit, obviously. Don't give them all the time in the world. But press them a little bit. But you see Bruno Fernandes go get the ball. Fucking swarm him. Don't give him a second. And then we can't get the ball out. Greenwood, I don't know why he played today. I don't know why he started. I didn't get it from the start. Start Rashford or start Martial. Greenwood offered nothing as a striker today. Nothing. Didn't get a sniff. He's not a player that's gonna. He can't get the ball down and hold up play. He doesn't have that at all. Martial does. So if that was the plan of playing Greenwood, start him. Or was it for the ball in behind? Because then it should be Rashford. Greenwood was useless today. Absolutely useless. I didn't understand why he started. I still don't understand what he was meant to offer. Yeah. But at the same time, we knew that. I've always said Bailly's a fucking liability. Proved it with the own goal. Sure, we've said he's not in good form at the moment and he should be dropped. But he played. He played and it's a dreadful mistake. I don't know what he's doing. Look, Luke Shaw letting the ball run out for a goal kick. It is kind of the right thing to do in that situation. But what you do, you shield the ball. So the ball's coming in like this. You get your body in the way and you just shield it out. Keep your body in between you and the ball. Between the attacker and the ball. And you just let it run out. But no, Luke Shaw fucking just stops. And it's Bernardo Silva sneaking. And De Gea, look, you can say he might be able to do better for it, but he just simply doesn't expect it. You expect your defenders to make sure it goes out. And he's rushing across, trying to get it, but he can't sort his hands quick enough. So I don't think you can blame De Gea. But apparently Gary Neville was there at half-time digging into the players. Roy Keane's not holding any punches. He just said, I can understand why people are leaving. You need to do better. Look, this is the Bailly goal. Wan-Bissaka, it was a poor cross in, really. So it's Bailly's man, Gundogan, originally, who nearly scores. And the ball came in and it's fucking awful from Bailly. And they're trying to blame Wan-Bissaka. Oh no, they are blaming Bruno, sorry, not Wan-Bissaka. Souness is trying to blame Bruno. Yeah, could he block the cross? But it's fucking Bailly. What is he doing? I can't believe it. Who the fuck teaches the players to take the ball, do a little ballet turn and pass it? Well, it's only McTominay that does it, really. Fred does it here and there. Yeah. I mean, I know what you're on about. It's when Ronaldo had the volley, but I don't actually know. I can't remember Greenwood actually getting onto it. But it's a fucking shambles. And look, it's not even a look. If we went for the game and they just beat us, like you watch Man City play Liverpool. You watch them and they both play. They both go to whether it's Anfield or the Etihad to play their game, play football, and often one team's going to lose. That happens. That's football for you. But they go for it. They don't just accept, oh, we might lose today. We're gonna let you have the ball. They both play their way. Today, again, we just accept defeat. We accept that we're not going to have the ball. We accept they're better than us. It's not good enough. That's not top-class management. Thomas Tuchel doesn't do it either. Antonio Conte won't do it either. They'll go for games. They'll play their way, and they will be hard to beat. We are fucking easy. The only reason at times we can be considered hard to beat is just because we stick so many players in front of the fucking ball. Not because tactically we're any good. We just stick everyone in front of the goal and in front of the ball and say, try and get past 11 players. But look, and as well, at the start of the game, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said you have to come out on the front foot. I'll see if I can try and find the quote. There you go. So, there you go. We know it's a one-off game. It's one of those where you have to start on the front foot. Start on the front foot. If that is what you call starting on the front foot, fuck me, we are doomed as a club. How is that starting on the front foot? That alone is sack-worthy. The performance, sack-worthy. The Liverpool result, sack-worthy. Atalanta in the week, sack-worthy. Today, sack-worthy. Get him gone. And get him gone by Monday. Get him gone. International break. Get the new manager in. Give them time with the players. Stop them from going out on international. Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire, don't know how they're in the England squad because they've been that poor this season. Stop them going and be like, boy, you're not fucking going anywhere. You've been shit all season long. You're not going anywhere. You're staying in with the new manager and we're sorting this shit out. And then maybe we can overtake West Ham. West Ham are better than us. They got fucking David Moyes in charge. A manager who we all know weren't good enough for United. Got sacked, and rightly so. But they've got a better manager than us. Better manager than us. Let's just do the play ratings. 4 points out of 15. Man City fans were also singing Ollies at the wheel towards the end. There's a reason for that. Like I said in the match, in the watch log, you don't hear Liverpool fans singing Pep songs, or Liverpool fans, or City fans singing Klopp songs, or Tuchel songs, or Conte songs. See why? Because they're quality managers, and they would love them at their club and want them to get sacked. Everyone wants Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to stay in charge because they know, oh, it's a easy 3 points for us. I believe the last time Aston Villa won a game is when they played us. As a City fan, I was expecting you to nick a goal against us, against the run of play, then have us chasing an equaliser for the rest of the game. I'm relieved United didn't show up today. But yeah, because that's what we do, isn't it? You know, you're right, Tommy. That's exactly what we do every time. But today, we weren't even more defensive. It's embarrassing, Tommy. And look, you guys absolutely ran the show today, and you deserve to win this game and win it well, you deserve to win it more comfortably. I mean, you guys must be fuming at De Gea. Fucking kept United in the game for the majority of it. Yes, he might have done better for the Bernardo Silva goal, but I mean, that's more on Luke Shaw than it is on David De Gea. But yeah, De Gea kept us in this game. What's Graham Souness saying? That Foden. Roy Keane's blamed De Gea for the second goal. Right, I'm going to give De Gea. I'll give him an 8. He would have got higher, but I do think he could have done a little bit more for the second goal. Can I just give him an overall rating of like 4? Lindelof 4, 3, 4. They're not. Bailly gets a 4 because he scored an own goal. I thought he was all over the shop again today. Again, I'm not surprised. Like I was saying, everyone was saying, "Oh, Bailly's this amazing centre back," and I said, I was saying, yeah, Bailly's good, but at the same time, next week he can be fucking dreadful and put the ball in his own net. Did the same exactly. He did exactly that, and that is why Bailly, he's not a centre back you can rely on because he's too mental. And I read what I read on Twitter, and I thought this was really good. Eric Bailly is like a fire blanket, but that means there's already a fire. So he's great at putting out fires. But as a defender, you don't want to be great at putting out fires. You want to be great at preventing fires. Like Van Dijk, he doesn't have to do much real defending because he is so good. He prevents anything just by his positioning and how he leads the back line. He prevents anything happening. So he doesn't have to do loads of actual defending. But Bailly is the opposite. He doesn't prevent fires. Fires happen all around him. He's just putting them all out. He's just got a fire extinguisher just putting everything out because he's fucking set the place alight. Because he's that erratic and that mental. And that's why Bailly isn't a top class centre back. Varane, Rolls Royce a defender. Same with Van Dijk, Diaz. They ain't putting out fires all the time. They're preventing them because of their positioning. Just doing the basics well. They stop these stupid things happening so they don't have to be diving across trying to clear balls and just being crazy. He doesn't have to do that. But he does. And that is why a buy for me is someone you can't trust to be a first team centre back week in, week out. Wan-Bissaka, I agree. I actually will give Wan-Bissaka a 5. I mean, look, Foden's always going to be a tricky customer. You're never going to completely shut up Phil Foden. But I think it's one of the best. I think it's one of the least effective games Foden's had for a long time for Manchester City. And, I mean, I don't think any of the goals were Wan-Bissaka's fault. He weren't great. I think he's one of the better players today, Wan-Bissaka. Sure. 4. He put a good ball in for the Ronaldo volley. Apart from that, massively at fault for one of the goals. Not great. McTominay and Fred. 2. I'm going to give Fred a 3. I think Fred was slightly better than McTominay. It's very close. It could be. They both could be 2s. I think Fred was just slightly better. And look, I do. In a way, I do feel sorry for Wan-Bissaka. I thought he was one of our better players, but like he's playing in a back 4, playing in a back 5. When it is a back 5, it's completely different. Well, I mean, it's same for sure. Really, look. Against Atalanta and Spurs, our wing-backs were instructed to get forward. Bomb on. There you go. Bomb on. Get into these sort of spaces and get crosses in. Today, it's, as we showed on this screen, it was this. We'll just put Donny van de Beek in there for the sake of it. It was this. We weren't bombing on. We weren't bombing on. We were... There you go. That's what we were. So we weren't bombing on. So it's completely different. It's like... Yes, it's the same formation as we played against Spurs and Atalanta. But it's made different by how we tell the back 4, and especially the wing backs, to play. And we told them to play deep like normal fullbacks. And we got absolutely obliterated. We had nothing going forward. And there was times where I think Bruno had the ball here. He looks up. There's so much space on this left-hand side. But because of how deep Luke Shaw has been instructed to play, and it isn't instructed because Luke Shaw hasn't played this deep against Liverpool and against Atalanta and wants to get forward and likes to get forward. And Wan-Bissaka was the same. He was here and Bruno's looking for a ball out here where there's so much space. Just no one's there. Because A, we're not coached to play this system, and B, it's a different... Although it's the same formation, it's a different system every bloody week. It's mental. Man City, they are well coached and they play the same thing pretty much every week. And they are unbelievable at it. We change each week. We try to adapt to teams rather than just imposing ourselves on oppositions. It's just terrible. But he'll get the star. We'll just do it at the end. Bruno, I'm going to give a 5. I'm going to give him a 4. He tried his best. He ran around, put in as much as he could. His passing weren't great, but like I said, it's easy to try and stop when you've only got one player like Bruno in your team. It's because you don't have to really put loads of pressing on McTominay and Fred because their passing is just terrible. But you get Bruno, get the ball, it's swarm. So, Get numbers around him. Get bodies around him. Don't let him create. Ronaldo. I mean, they did absolutely nothing, did they? I'm going to give Greenwood. Greenwood weren't our worst player. So 4 for And I'm actually going to give Ronaldo a 6. Greenwood gets a 4. He was in the graveyard shift, as was Cristiano Ronaldo. They got absolutely no service. I didn't understand the partnership. Ronaldo, look, he created a few things. He came deep. He defensively, he wanted some headers. Was the only player that nearly scored. Be prepared for more shit out. Arsenal is going to take over us. But I don't think Arsenal are that bad. I've said that all throughout the season. I don't think Arsenal are that bad. Yeah, so I'm just giving Greenwood. I don't think he played well. He just didn't have anything. Have no service at all. And look, I think it was the wrong decision to play Greenwood. I thought it was a bizarre one, but he never really got service. I didn't think he played amazing. That's why he gets a 4. But was he worse? Was he worse than Shaw? No. Was he worse than? Was he on the level with Fred and McTominay? No. He was better than them two. And Ronaldo 6, like I said, the only player that nearly scored. Worked hard. Cleared a few headers from a corner, but like Greenwood, he had nothing. But he had, at least he had a chance, and I thought he was better than some players. Maybe you could give Ronaldo a 5. Telles, Rashford 4. He did absolutely nothing. The only thing I can actually remember Rashford doing was running, trying to beat Kyle Walker, failing, and then he went off to the right-hand side and never got the ball. 4 for Rashford. Sancho. What am I going to give Sancho? We'll give Sancho a 6. He was alright. Donny, he get a 6. Just didn't play long enough. And Telles, 5. Yeah, Telles gets a 5. He wasn't bad, was he? He wasn't great. Look, the thing is, you want Telles bombing forward to really show off his ability getting forward. He wasn't really able to do that. And then Van der Beek and Sancho, I thought they did all right when they came on. Just didn't get much. Van der Beek didn't get long enough to get anything higher or lower than really a 6. I thought he did all right when he came on. Sancho looked lively when he got the ball. Looked like he's trying to create, and you can see what he's trying to do. He doesn't play enough, so he doesn't have the relationships with the other players. You see Rashford and Shaw, they have that relationship with each other. Sancho hasn't developed that yet because he hasn't played. And we constantly say we want to see Sancho on the right hand side, where his long-term position is at Manchester United, but we don't see him ever playing on the right hand side with Wan-Bissaka. Let them start building a relationship, and we'll see them both improve. And like I said, Rashford, he did nothing, absolutely nothing. So 5. And like I said, man of the match is certainly David De Gea, and it's not even close, is it? Like De Gea, honestly, without De Gea today, it's a cricket score, and it's as simple as that, really. And look, we look at the league table. No, that's the wrong screen. Oh, what's Ollie got to say? Ollie's saying we started the game badly. De Gea kept us in the game. Standard needs to be raised there by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, saying we weren't good enough. He's saying Man City deserves praise, but our passing isn't good enough, and as good as they know they can be. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying we are so far behind and we need to start getting back to the team we looked at the end of last season. The same team that drew with Fulham at the end of last season. The same team that lost to Villarreal at the end of last season. That team. I don't think De Gea kept United in the game because nobody else was going anywhere. He just prevented it from getting any worse. Well, yeah. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sounds like a man knowing his job is on the line. Ollie does not sound confident in his job. He's saying he needs to improve. He's saying standards needs to be raised. It's not looking good for him. 2-0 is just a formality from Man City to make Ollie look good. Yeah, it could have been, like I said, it could have been 5. Ollie's saying we need to be on the front foot more. It's not good enough. And Ollie's saying this isn't the way he wants United to play. You're the manager then. Sort it. Ollie's saying Ollie apparently in constant communication with the club, and his job isn't on borrowed time. But you'd have to say yeah, it should be. If it's not, it shows the incompetency of the board and the people in charge of this football club. If they are going to be on the front foot, don't play 7 defenders. Exactly, Tommy. You don't come into this game, play this team, and expect to be on the front foot, especially against Manchester City. I'm already bored of Gary Neville because he's not. The thing is with Gary Neville, and he's admitted it. He's not going to slate Ollie. The issue is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You cannot look at this group of players. Harry Maguire, who was in the team of the tournament for the Euros. Luke Shaw was, well, I think Spinazzola was actually in the team of the tournament because Italy won it. But many said Luke Shaw should have been in the team of the tournament for the Euros for England. Was Shawberto Carlos, Bruno Fernandes, Euros top goal scorer in Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of people, Fred was getting so much praise after his Copa America. Champions League semi-finalist in Donny van der Beek. Sancho lit the world alight in Dortmund. Yet now all of these players are now useless and can't play. You can't blame these boys. You can't blame the players all the time, Gary. Attention has to be drawn at the man in charge of them. The man who leads them out every week. The man that said before the game we need to start on the front foot. And then went on at the end of the game to say we need to be on the front. We needed to be on the front foot. Well, you said that at the start of the game, and you weren't. That's on the manager, and that is all that needs to be said. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the quicker and sooner he is relieved of his duties as Manchester United manager, the sooner we can start looking like a proper team, like a team that is able and capable of winning Premier League titles and consistently going out there and matching the teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, soon to be Tottenham, you'd imagine, under Antonio Conte. And that is where we're going to end it today. That is the final point. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, please, you either need to be sacked or step down yourself. You're not good enough and you should know that. And if you really care for Manchester United, you would admit that to yourself. That is going to be it. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. In a bit. Peace.